Happy New Year!
We just wanted to check in with you guys. 2019 is ending and big things are happening for us next year. Big things.
Big things. So we've sold the RV and we are now officially homeless. We're in a hotel room.
We're homeless, yay!
But we kind of wanted to talk a little bit about what RV life was like for us and kind of what is coming in the future for us.
We decided to start traveling full time in 2016. So we spent 3 years living in an RV and we traveled across the entirety of the US, back and forth a couple times.
One of the first things that we absolutely knew we were going to do was we were going to gut everything in the RV and renovate it and make it a home. You know, these things, they come brown.
And ugly.
On brown.
So ugly.
On brown. It's very impressive. You know, we painted everything white, painted the cabinets white, installed house furniture, made custom-made blinds, put in a residential mattress, and just really said, you know, we're going to be living in this thing, and at that time we thought for 5-6 years. Yeah. So let's make it home. And that's what we did.
And we did. And it was great. It was worth all the effort. But it was great to be able to visit all of the national parks. We made it to 36 national parks, which is just 12 shy of all of them in the lower 48 states. So maybe one day we'll get back and finish them up. But we had such an amazing time being able to explore the entirety of the US, like all of the amazing nature and the wildlife. Like we just saw the best wildlife. Like there was the moose that we came across.
Yeah.
They were just 2 moose fighting in the woods in Colorado. We saw gators.
Yeah, we got to see plenty of whales, especially when we went up to San Juan Island. Green slugs, the
we
banana
saw
slugs.
The banana slugs. I love them. So we got to kayak with manatee.
But even like, you know, right from the very beginning, being able to see like the Roadrunners in Big Bend National Park, which is probably my favorite national park that we visited. I think it was because it was the first one we went to. It was brand new. We were real excited to get on the road, and you know, we had no service whatsoever, which made work very interesting. But the hiking was great there. You know, at Santa Elena Canyon, and we got to swim in the Rio Grande.
Yeah, we swam to Mexico.
It was just a beautiful park. It was pitch black, and just it really set up the tone for what we were going to be doing for the next 3 years.
What was your favorite campground that we ever stayed at?
I think the first one that jumps out in my head is Fort DeSoto out in
St. Petersburg.
Yes, thank you. Florida. I knew it was Florida. It was one of the biggest spots
really
we ever
space.
had.
A lot of privacy.
Yeah.
There wasn't like neighbors right up on us. And we got to do such cool things from there.
Yeah, we went kayaking with the dolphins.
Kayaking with dolphins
and they were
right in front of us.
Right in front of us. And
that was cool. I think my favorite place though that we stayed was in Colorado, outside of the Great Sand Dunes National Park. It was called like San Luis Wildlife Area.
Oh, yeah.
It was so cool. First of all, there was nobody there, which is always my favorite. Are there people there? No, then it's my favorite. And it got really cold. It got down to like 14 degrees at night, but the most stunning views I've ever seen in my whole life. Like it snowed on the mountains. We went to the hot springs, and then we got to like slide down the sand dunes. We attempted to slide down. It didn't quite work out, but just hiking that, it was just such a great 2 weeks. And the whole campground was completely free. It was $0 for electric. Just so I think overall RV life was the perfect step for us to start traveling full time.
Yeah.
And I think 3 years was a great amount of time to see the majority of the country. We saw most of the things we wanted to see. We could have spent another year and finished up almost entirely, but we do have to come back to the States a few times in the next couple of years, so maybe we will add those stops back in. The best part though, I feel like we keep saying this is the best part, but
well,
the actual best part was all of the food we got to eat. The most delicious food. In fact, we had the best meal we've had in 3 years today. Today's our anniversary.
Yay!
Yay! He married me.
I sure did.
It's our 3-year wedding anniversary, and we just got to go to have brunch at Crossroads Kitchen in Los Angeles.
Oh my God.
And it was so good. The best meal we've had all year, in 3 years maybe. At least all year, at least in 2019.
It's definitely the best meal of 2019.
Yeah, the khachapuri, which is a traditional Georgian dish, it had like this cheese and an egg on top of it and like fresh baked bread. It was delightful. So naturally we've decided that we need to spend our entire lives chasing food experiences like that.
Speaking of food, two places we've consistently said have had some of the best meals in America are Terrace Point Cafe in Las Vegas, which has the best chicken and waffles. Plus the unlimited mimosas doesn't hurt.
That probably helps.
That definitely helps.
We love Las Vegas. We spent months there, much longer than most people would even dream of considering spending in that city, but they have some of the best food in the whole country. We've done full videos about all the food that there is to eat there, so we'll link them here. In one of these places, we'll link them. And then Portland, Oregon has the best biscuits and gravy in the whole U.S. Off the Griddle in Portland has delicious brunch. We like brunch.
Yeah,
I think our top 3 favorite meals were brunch. Which is weird because I don't really like breakfast foods.
No.
I like brunch though.
I think it's
the mimosa. I got that really good Bloody Mary today.
Yeah, I think it's good food, it's a couple of drinks, you're having a good time, you don't have to wake up too early to go.
Not too early, yeah. It's a good time.
Yeah. So now we know, we're brunchies.
We just figured it out.
So a couple of weeks ago, we started talking about the idea of what's next for us. And we knew the next step was to sell the RV.
Leave this country!
So we said, let's go ahead and get it cleaned up, get it prepared, get it listed. You know, it was coming to the holidays, nobody makes big purchases. We're gonna have to deal with this for months. And so we listed it up, and almost immediately we got responses. People wanting to fly out and take a look at it, people wanting to come out and visit and view it, and yeah,
it only took us 3 days.
Yeah, I think 4 days.
3 days, and somebody came. She showed up. She brought her dad with a truck, and she took a look at it, wanted basically everything that we had in it. We just basically took our personal belongings and walked out, and they drove it away. Yeah. Here's cash, dollar bills.
So somebody's about to show up to look at the RV, and we might sell it today. Real nervous. I can't believe it. I'm watching our home that is no longer our home pull away right now.
Bye, Felicia.
Huh.
And now we're homeless.
Now
just
we're
like
homeless,
that.
Just like that.
And then we kept the truck for a little while, which helped the situation because at least we still had a vehicle. And we were like living in trash bags. Everything was in trash bags. We still had to sort through a lot of stuff because everything needs to fit into a suitcase and a backpack. Everything we own fits into our brand new suitcases we just got for Christmas. Suitcase and a backpack.
Suitcase and a backpack each.
Woo! How's that for minimalist life?
Right. So I guess all of that leads to what's next?
What's next? Tell us, Aaron. Tell us what's next.
On January 3rd, 2020, we will be getting on an airplane and going to dun, 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 Mexico!
We're going to Mexico. The problem is that Mexico is a giant country.
Yeah.
And you don't want to just like bounce into Cancun and say, I've seen Mexico. So we're going to spend maybe most of this upcoming year bouncing through all of the big major spots through Mexico. And then we're going to travel to every country in the world. The next video you see is going to be us getting on a plane, heading to Mexico. We're going to Puerto Vallarta, and we're staying for a week in a nice resort on vacation. So there's going to be lots of content from there, which is good. We're going to do some cooking classes. We're going to do some adventuring. We're even going to stay in the Bachelor in Paradise Hotel in
Almost paradise.
I'm knocking on heaven's door. Anyway, we're really excited. We're stoked.
Yeah.
Heading to Mexico City for a month.
Oh,
so we're gonna
so
eat
much
all
good
the
food.
food. We're basically searching for the best vegan food in every country around the world. That's our goal. That's what we want to show this channel. That's what we find the most fun things to do. And so we want to go find churros, and we want to find
Dulce de leche.
yeah, we want to find all the pan de leche. We want to find all the Mexican traditional dishes, chile and nogada.
Ooh, we didn't get to get that.
I know.
Oh.
We're gonna be eating some food, and we're really excited. So we hope you guys are excited too. We can't wait to share our new series with you.
So if you are excited, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you tap that bell icon so you get a notification as soon as we release a new video. And we will see you in Mexico.
Bye!
Bye! How do you want to transition that? Speaking of food, sorry.
Get off me.
Speaking of food, oh, my pants are riding up.
I'm ready.
I'm ready for beer.
Yeah, hurry up.
When we saw the manatee orgy.
We did see an orgy. Forgot about that. In the Rio Grande.
Yeah, it depends on
Grande.
how American you are. I've already forgotten everything that's on that list. It's all very specific, and I've already forgotten everything specific.
Okay. Smells like feet.
It's probably mine. It could be. It's probably yours.
Mine.
We're in LA.